It didn't go as planned.
I live a different type of life. Oh, I walk by faith and not by sight.
I'm really glad that I'm doing all of this doctor prevention stuff and have this checkups prior our world trip, because last time I went to the dermatologist, he told me that there is something which should be removed before we leave.
You couldn't tell, but I just died. But I feel like I've never been.
So I don't know if I get anesthetized and if he might get more time to remove this thing behind my right ear. I'm already 4 minutes late. I need to rush. Morgen. Ich habe einen Termin für jetzt. Ich bin Wagner. Genau.
Ich versuche dich tausendmal zu erreichen, weil seit der neuen Corona-Situation man den Negativtest mitnimmt. Da wir keine aktuelle Telefonnummer von dir haben.
What a day. But let me tell you the whole story. It all began when I walked in and the lady at the counter said that they tried to reach me several times in the last days, weeks. But since I haven't been there for more than 10 years now, they had my old phone number. So they couldn't reach me, but they wanted to inform me that I need a test, which of course I didn't have, and asked to take a seat and fill out some papers. So I need to fill out these papers, and they told me that I need to get tested before, but because they don't have my new phone number, they couldn't reach me. I just hope that they take me now. Let's see. She then asked me if I got my vaccination card with me to show her at least my first vaccination I got yesterday. And of course I didn't have this one with me. So I wrote Fabienne while I was sitting there filling out those papers, asked her if she could take a picture and send me a photo of my vaccination. Yeah. After I was able to show her the photo of my vaccination from yesterday, she told me that I'm good and they can take me. Hello. After I was shown into the treatment room, I had a talk with the doctor and I asked him if they got some extra time to have a look and maybe remove that thing behind my right ear.
Was wollen wir machen?
Hier an der linken Hüfte habe ich...
Ja, den Weichteil. Das ist gar nicht, ich habe erst gedacht, das wäre das Weichteil.
He had a look at it and then told me that this might be a bigger, serious problem and that we should operate it at first. At that time he told me that this is either a adipositas tissue or it also might be a tumor.
Sitzt auf dem Knochen drauf und lässt sich auch hin und her verschieben.
Doch eine größere Sache als ich dachte. He talked to his colleague and then agreed that we had time to operate both the thing behind my ear and also my... After I came into another treatment room, I was asked to lay down. At this time, I've already been to the doctor for more than 1.5 hours. Yep. I was wired, I got my blood pressure measured, my blood oxygen got measured, and they measured my pulse. It was beeping all the time. Beep, beep. Today's also Penance Day in Bavaria, here in Germany, which I didn't know at that time, and they also play the radio in the background. Penance Day is a quite religious day here. You have to imagine that I laid on this couch. It was totally weird at that time. I felt, I don't know, it was just a strange situation at that moment. After I got my anesthesia, the doctor started to operate, to cut. Suddenly I felt my heart start pumping properly, and I must have lost some blood too. Couple of seconds later I felt really knocked out and asked for glucose. So you have to imagine me laying there, starting to feel knocked out, my eyes started to fall, and the church music in the background didn't make it even better.
Und sei euch gnädig. Der Herr erhebe sein Angesicht auf euch und schenke euch Frieden. Amen.
One lady then gave me a drink with sugar and glucose, and after the first sips I already started to feel better. At that time I just realized that I haven't eaten anything, which was a mistake. And this is what my belly looks like right now. So after he removed this one on my belly, we also operated the back of my ear. After removing it, he said it was indeed a tumor. Most of them are benign, but there are also malignant ones, which now has to be investigated more closely. So the tumor will now be sent to the laboratory, and on Monday I have to go back for a bandage exchange. They also gave me ibuprofen 600 milligrams, where I have to take 3 every single day for the next days. So I am now also on sick leave for the next 14 days. And I'm not allowed to do any sports, which gonna be a nightmare for me. I'm also not allowed to shower because of this thing right here. If this gets infected, we can also forget our world trip. Not only did I have an operation, I also got a ticket for wrong parking.